How dare you attack someone in broad daylight?
You've got some nerve.
Watch out, young master. You're asking for it.
How dare you attack someone in broad daylight?
You've got some nerve.
This is intentional assault. Enjoy prison!
I bet.
He's just a loser.
Taking it out on society.
Security.
Grab him! Hand him over to the police. To dare to commit violence at Zhangcheng Group.
He must be severely punished.
Take him away. Young master, are you alright? Hello.
Thank you for earlier. If it weren't for you, I'd probably be in the hospital right now.
It's just my civic duty.
I'm just glad you're okay.
Sister Ren.
What are you doing? Hurry back.
Coming.
Excuse me, I have to get back to work. Goodbye.
Thank you, young master.
Her name is Zhong Weiran. She is a janitor at Zhongcheng Group. She is 43 years old.
1.75 meters tall.
Weighing 55 kilograms.
Her measurements are...
Did I ask you any of that?
How ridiculous.
Eh?
Sister Ren.
That young guy just now was quite handsome.
Don't you want to get to know him better?
Stop talking nonsense.
He's so handsome.
And so young.
We are from two completely different worlds.
Sister Ren.
Out of our whole group, you're the only one who's still single.
Haven't you thought about finding someone to lean on?
I have a husband.
Oh, please. Your husband has been dead for over 20 years, and you're still staying single for him. Is it because you don't have much to offer that you can't find anyone? Why don't the two of us set you up? My aunt has a divorced relative.
Breaking news. Since Zhongcheng Group went public, in multiple sectors, including entertainment and real estate, with investments totaling nearly 10 billion yuan, it has now become one of the world's top 100 enterprises. CEO Mr. Chen Feng will be here in person to reveal their next moves.
First,
thank you all for your interest in Zhongcheng Group. Through our efforts over the past few years, Zhongcheng Group has gradually integrated
commerce. Isn't that?
The CEO of Zhangcheng Group, Mr. Chen. I heard he's still single. Sister Ren, you haven't set your sights on him, have you?
What are you talking about?
That is my son.
Your son. What?
Sister Ren, what nonsense are you spouting in broad daylight? If he's your son, then I'm your daughter.
Oh no.
A huge crowd just arrived outside. They say they're looking for Sister Ren.
What? Jiang A20 2222. Mr. Chen.
The old madam is inside.
Let's go. Sister Ren.
Did you? Cause some major trouble out there.
Why are there so many people looking for you?
Please step outside for a moment, everyone. Our CEO has something to say.
Let's go.
You really are here.
Mom.
How many times have I told you to just stay home and enjoy your retirement?
It's not like I can't afford to support you. Why do you insist on coming to a place like this?
To work as a cleaner.
Aren't you just embarrassing me?
This building is where your father and I
used to work together.
It feels just like home. Besides, even though it's just doing some cleaning, it gives me peace of mind.
You're only saying this now. When my dad was sick in the hospital.
Where were you when my dad drew his last breath?
Where were you then? Mr. Cho, please don't argue with your mother. We have more important matters to attend to.
Fine.
I won't waste my breath on you.
Bring it here.
A villa at South Bay.
$1 million Mercedes.
I have them all ready for you.
Tomorrow, you're going on that blind date.
How many times do I have to tell you? My dad has been gone for a long time.
His spirit's in heaven. Doesn't want to see you like this.
Continuing to waste your life.
Find a good man and get married soon, so I can stop worrying about you.
Let me say this one last time. I really don't need any of this. Besides, if a blind date partner is only after these things, then there's even less reason for me to find a companion.
Your date this time is just from an ordinary family. There's no need to feel pressured.
Table 7. Just don't get it wrong.
All right, I got it. I'm here.
Hello.
Which of you two is here for the blind date?
Have we met before?
It doesn't matter.
Let me introduce myself.
I'm Zhong Weiran.
I'm 43 years old.
I work as a cleaner at Zhong Group, making 4,000 yuan a month. In my spare time, I enjoy baking and cooking, and occasionally go for runs or work out. It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
This is Mr. Li, president of the Li Group.
He's in his early 30s.
And worth over 100 million.
He's Jiangzhou's
Most outstanding entrepreneur. Women chasing after him.
Could line up all the way to France.
Did I ask you to speak?
Since you're so well off.
Why are you on a blind date?
I'm not here for a blind date.
Isn't this table 7?
This is the VIP section. The table 7 you're looking for.
Is on the other side.
My apologies.
I'm really so sorry.
I made a mistake.
How embarrassing.
Sorry about that.
This is table 7, for sure.
Hello.
Let me introduce myself.
My name is Zhong Weiran. I'm 43 years old. I work as a cleaner at Zhong Group,
Making 4,000 yuan a month.
my hobbies are cooking and baking.
Get lost already.
What is that supposed to mean?
Why is a cleaner even going on blind dates? Or bad luck.
What was that matchmaker thinking?
They said they'd introduce me to someone influential.
And yet I get this old auntie.
How disgusting.
What's wrong with being a cleaner?
Can't cleaners go on blind dates?
Auntie,
At your age, you're still copying young people by going on blind dates.
aren't you ashamed of yourself?
If it weren't for my son forcing me to come on this blind date, I wouldn't have come at all.
You old hat.
Stop flattering yourself.
If you were rich, I wouldn't mind you being a few years older.
Too bad.
You are just a toilet cleaner.
Then tell me.
What kind of person?
Is considered rich.
See that?
That's a Bentley.
Only someone who drives a luxury car like that is qualified to go on a blind date with me.
As for you, you're not worthy. Excuse me, beautiful.
Is that Bentley at the door yours?
Would I have the honor of getting to know you?
Get lost.
You old hag. If it weren't for that luxury car, looking at you would make me sick.
That lady is really interesting. Showing up for a blind date dressed like that.
She didn't even bother to dress up.
I bet.
Her date is going to be a total failure.
But then again, if she actually dolled herself up, she wouldn't lose to those young girls.
I've seen all kinds of people. People who don't care about appearances like this.
Either.
Extremely rich in their inner world. Or they are some rare, powerful figure.
If she's a powerful figure,
I'll write my name backwards. Still, she's actually pretty honest.
Hey, third young master.
You're not getting any younger. Why don't you consider her?
Not this again. Anyway, let's continue. President. Shh. Let's go.
I think I just saw her. Get into that Bentley. You must be seeing things.
If she were really that rich, why would she be here on a blind date?
But I swear I just saw her.
President.
If that's the case,
The young master must have misunderstood you. It still runs deep.
it was indeed my fault back then. I was so busy working to pay the medical bills.
And I didn't even get to see
His father one last time. I have truly tasted the bitterness of being penniless. So I cannot let Fenger repeat my mistakes.
President.
Please rest assured, our Yongding Chamber of Commerce has immense wealth and dominates the global economy. As you instructed, we have been secretly helping the young master, ensuring that his career is smooth sailing. However, this time, the young master arranged this blind date for you, probably because he wants you to forget the past and start anew.
It is indeed thoughtful of Fenger.
President.
The reason I came to see you today is that the head of the S Consortium, Madame Sophia, is about to visit China.
Bison.
Elites from the business world will gather at the Fengying Hotel. Madame Sophia wishes to pay her respects to you there. To join our chamber, she has applied for 10 consecutive years, but you have rejected her every time. This time, the S Consortium is willing to give up half of their assets just to seek your approval.
Sure.
There's no harm in going to see the spectacle.
President, we are here.
Shall I accompany you inside?
No need.
Go attend to your business. I can head up by myself.
Third Master.
With so much work to do at the company, must we attend this banquet?
Madame Sophia, we will attend in person today. She is the head of the S Consortium and holds immense influence in the business world. If Fengyue Hotel didn't belong to the Li family, we wouldn't even be allowed to set foot inside.
Look there.
These are all prominent figures from other provinces. Every single one of them is a business tycoon. If we could get to know them, for us, it would bring nothing but benefits.
By the way,
So,
How did the blind date go today? Was the lady decent?
Dad, please don't introduce damaged goods like that to me ever again.
Aren't you just trying to disgust me?
As the saying goes, marry a woman 3 years older, and you'll strike gold.
She's more than 10 years older than you.
So she's already struck gold several times over. Don't be too young to appreciate a mature woman.
And mistakenly treat young girls as the only treasures.
If she were rich,
I would have tolerated it.
But she's just an old hag who cleans toilets.
She doesn't have a dime.
What?
A toilet cleaner.
There! Look! It's that woman!
that old bag actually copies young people by going on blind dates.
What?
It's actually her.
Are you sure she's the one you had the blind date with?
Yes, it's her.
There's no way I'd mistake her.
Zhong Weiran. You loose woman! What are you doing? Dad, are you okay? Zhong Weiran.
We haven't met in so many years, yet you're still as fierce as ever.
Shen Yichen.
So it's you.
Back then, I knew.
You were an unreliable woman.
Now, you're trying to rob the cradle, and you even targeted my son. Isn't that the cleaning lady?
What is she doing here?
How should I know?
Dad, do you know each other?
More than just know her. This woman named Zhang.
Was just a waitress back then. Being with her almost held back my rise to success.
Dad.
Did you say she was your ex-girlfriend?
She sure was. Luckily, I got out in time.
Otherwise, she would have dragged me down for life.
This is truly the first time I've heard someone talk about cheating in such a self-righteous way. No wonder your son is so eager to live off a woman. Like father, like son.
You bitch! You're asking for it!
What's going on? Making such a racket. Have you no manners?
Honey, you're finally here. This woman named Zhang. Do you still remember her?
This shameless cleaner actually went on a blind date with our son. I was just about to teach her a lesson.
A cleaner.
What?
No longer waitressing. And switch to cleaning. You're old and ugly. Yet you dare to go on a blind date with my son. How disgusting.
You shameless woman.
How dare you stalk him all the way here? Get the hell out of here right now! If you keep lingering around like a ghost, I'll slap you to death!
Shen Yichen.
Apologize to me right now.
Zhong Weiran.
Do you even know what you're saying?
You want me?
To apologize to you! Have you lost your mind?
You don't have to apologize. But shut your filthy mouth. If you ever look at me with that face again,
I will absolutely make you pay.
Third young master.
This lady has got some serious style.
How dare you talk to my husband like that? An old hag preying on the young? Don't you deserve to be slapped?
about that blind date, it was just a coincidence.
Besides,
someone like your son is someone I wouldn't even spare a glance.
A woman who reeks of an old age stench.
Did you really think a young master like me would want you?
son.
Don't waste your breath on her. It only lowers our class. Lately, I have gotten to know a wealthy heiress.
A moment.
She'll be arriving at the venue. I'll introduce you to her.
Mom, really? Of course.
You know the Li Group, right? The top enterprise in Jiangzhou.
Very soon.
Always in family.
We'll sign a contract with President Li of the Li Group for $100 million deal.
With that,
we can finally join the ranks of the elite. You filthy cleaner! What right do you have to harass my husband here? And my son?
Shen Yichen.
Back then, you abandoned me for another woman. Looking at her now, your taste is pathetic. After all these years,
How is it that the Shen family
is still a bottom-tier family?
No matter what, our Shen family is still at a height you can never reach. Get lost right now! If you're a second too slow, watch out, or I'll crush you.
The likes of you. You have no right to throw me out.
You really talk big, don't you? Do you even know where you are? This is the Fengyue Hotel today, hosting a grand banquet
to welcome Madame Sophia. That's right.
So many prominent figures have gathered here today, just to welcome the esteemed Madame Sophia. See that? That golden chair is reserved especially for her.
It's just a worthless chair.
What's the big deal?
A worthless chair. What the hell do you know? That chair is a seat most people could only dream of.
A lowly cleaner like you
isn't even qualified to wipe it. Yet you dare to talk so big.
You claim you're here for the banquet. Where's your invitation then?
I really don't need an invitation. If I weren't showing Sophia some respect, I wouldn't have come even if she begged me.
Someone like you, showing her respect. Who do you think you are?
Third young master.
What's this woman's background?
She's so insolent. Darling.
Don't waste your breath on her. Call security right now and throw her out. She's an eyesore.
Sure. Security.
Get over here.
Your blind date is in trouble. Aren't you going to help her?
Mind your own business.
If third young master doesn't help,
She is going to suffer big time.
Hurry up and throw her out.
On such an important occasion.
How could you let any riffraff in?
Man.
Please leave. Don't force us to get physical.
And what if I don't?
then don't blame us for being rough.
Stop.
Who the hell is this brat? Trying to meddle in our business.
Ignore him. Do it. Mr. Li.
Mr. Li.
Who the hell are you?
Are you blind? Here at the Fengyin Hotel. Don't you know who Mr. Li is? It's you.
cease. This is Li Group territory. They won't dare touch you.
You should leave.
Do you have any idea who we are? How dare you speak to us like that?
Aren't you afraid?
That we'll tear this entire building down.
Honey.
Just shut up. He is the president of Li Group. If you offend him, our entire family is finished.
Wait, I thought President Li is a woman.
Do I have to say it again? Get out. Cease. Come.
I'll walk you out.
Miss Li is here.
Li Yanchuan, the heiress of the Li family, the rightful heir to Li Group. She lives up to her reputation. What a beautiful CEO!
Now this is the true bloodline of the Li family.
I heard that.
That Li Yanchuan is just an illegitimate son. What is going on here?
Why is it so noisy?
Where are your manners?
Don't you know today, we are hosting Madame Sophia.
I told you so. The real president of Li Group is a woman.
Miss Li, it's like this.
This filthy cleaner has been pestering my son, causing trouble at the banquet, and making absurd claims. She claims to have a close connection with Madame Sophia. We are teaching her a lesson. Is that so? I won't tolerate any disruption.
At today's banquet, security.
Throw her out.
Stop. She is my friend.
You cannot touch her.
Do you really think you have a say here? Get out of here with her.
Sis, you should just leave.
Don't make things difficult for our third young master.
Third young master.
You're in a real bind right now.
The eldest young lady is not someone to mess with.
Sister, Madame Sophia,
Is the head of a top-tier consortium. If this gets back to her, all of Jiangzhou will suffer.
Instead of staying quietly at home, you just had to show your face in public.
and cause trouble.
Let's see how father punishes you. As for you, you're still not leaving. Then I'll have you locked up and let Madame Sophia deal with you when she arrives.
Just for saying that, once Sophia gets here, I'll make sure she deals with you first.
What did you just say?
Do you even know who I am?
Aren't you just?
The eldest young lady of the Li Group.
Good to know.
Our Li Group is established in Jiangzhou with a market value of billions, dominating the entire country.
Next.
We are going to partner with Zhong Group. Since you dare to provoke the Li family, you'd better think twice.
About the consequences. Zhongcheng Group.
Zhong Group is the top corporate giant in Asia. If we can secure this connection, our status will surely skyrocket. The future is incredibly bright.
Mom, is the Zhongcheng Group you mentioned, the one we always see on TV. I heard their chairman is young and promising.
And the total alpha CEO.
That's right!
Mr. Chen of Zhongcheng Group is said to be in Jiangzhou right now. Perhaps we'll even get to meet him later. This woman named Zhong.
Still has no idea.
Just who she has offended.
The one you're talking about, the chairman of Zhongcheng Group.
Chen Feng.
Chen Feng, the chairman of Zhongcheng Group, is my son.
Your son?
Auntie, do you even think before you brag?
First, you claim to know Madame Sophia, and now Mr. Chen
Has become your son.
Look at how pathetic and broke you are. You'd be lucky to even find a husband, let alone have a son.
If you don't believe me, I have nothing more to say.
Man!
Although this is the Li family's territory.
But
I don't have much to say here. Let's just leave it at that. I'll escort you out.
yes, ma'am.
Our third young master only stuck his neck out.
For your sake.
You should be grateful.
I haven't even given the word yet. Let's see who dares to leave. In Jiangzhou, no one has ever dared to defy me.
You, a mere cleaner. How dare you look down on me?
How will the Li family maintain our standing in Jiangzhou?
I saw everything that just happened. You were clearly the ones who provoked her first.
Sister, don't you think you're crossing the line?
Playing the hero, are you? Do you think having the Li surname makes you a true young master of the Li family? A low-born bastard like you
Dares to challenge me.
You!
think you're tough now and want to defy me. Let me tell you this. As long as I am around, you will never hold your head high.
And as for this beauty here, today, I'm going to teach her a lesson.
Don't you dare!
The Li group. It seems Li Qingchang failed to raise his daughter properly. What a disgrace to the family. Right now, I will have the Zhang Cheng group
Cut ties with you completely.
Sever our relations.
And never cooperate again.
Listen here, lady.
I've given you way too much face, haven't I?
Security.
Throw her out, along with this Li family outcast.
Mr. Cheng has arrived.
Dad.
So that's the president of Zhangcheng Group.
He's so young. I know, right?
I heard he's only 23 and built everything from scratch. In just 5 short years,
He turned Zhongcheng Group into a financial giant.
a talent like him is extremely rare in all of China.
Feng actually came.
He must be.
Here to see Sophia too.
Weren't you talking big just now? Now that Mr. Cheng is here, why don't you go over and claim him?
Mr. Cheng, you arrived just in time. Someone here is claiming to be your family.
She said.
She said you are her son.
This old hag even dared to threaten Mr. Li.
She claimed it.
Zhongcheng Group would sever cooperation with us. Who the hell does she think she is?
Who dares to make such claims?
It's her.
What are you doing here?
Sophia is arriving in Jiangzhou tonight. She invited me to come.
What a joke. Sophie. Holds an extremely revered status worldwide. Even I can barely get a meeting with her. Why would she invite you?
If you don't believe me, I can call her right now.
Enough. Stop causing trouble.
Mom, why do I feel like Mr. Cheng and this old woman
Have some kind of connection.
Their facial features actually look quite similar. Could they really be mother and son?
This is huge.
Mr. Li.
What should we do now?
Look at what your family of 3 has done.
By offending Mr. Cheng.
We are all doomed.
Apologize. Now.
Mr. Chen, I'm so sorry. I didn't know she was your mother.
Please forgive me this once.
I'll never do it again. I don't know her. What?
A deceitful woman like her, who does nothing but brag, is not worthy of being my mother. I have business to attend to. You're on your own.
What's going on with Mr. Chen?
Could it be that this woman and Mr. Chen Feng really have no connection at all?
Obviously. No one knows Zhong Weiran better than I do.
A woman like her, how could she possibly give birth to a son as outstanding as Mr. Chen?
She's just a big mouth who fool us all.
You fraud.
How dare you lie to me?
Let me tell you,
Not only are you finished today,
But Li Yanchuan is finished too.
Young Master Li.
did we stick our noses where they don't belong?
What should we do now?
Sister, today is Madame Sophia's welcoming banquet.
Making a scene
Won't do any of us any good. Why don't we discuss this another day?
who do you think you are to lecture me?
Don't you dare lay a finger on him.
Miss Li, are you alright?
This old woman is way too arrogant.
How dare you lay a hand on Miss Li? You must have a death wish. Miss Li.
Madame Sophia will be here soon. Once she arrives,
We must teach that woman a lesson.
I originally only intended to teach a minor lesson.
Just to serve as a warning.
But since it has come to this, all it takes is a single word from Sophia to ensure that the Li group ceases to exist.
Whoa. Did I hear that right? You claim you can get Madame Sophia to take action. You sure think highly of yourself.
Zhong Weiran.
Besides talking big, you have no actual skills at all, do you?
You can't even boss around.
The people of Zhangcheng Group, yet you expect Madame Sophia to obey your orders.
Who do you think you are? Are you the richest person in the world?
Let me tell you, Madame Sophia's status is like that high golden throne up there. No one dares to sit in it, and no one can ever shake her position. As for you, you are nobody.
Huh?
You mean this worthless chair?
Mr. Cheng.
We came to Jiangzhou specifically to meet Madame Sophia. She's about to arrive. Are we really just going to leave? That old woman really drove me mad. Do you think the way I spoke to my mom just now was a bit too harsh? Mr. Cheng, you have a sharp tongue, but a soft heart. If you're truly worried about your mother, let's go back and check on her.
Let's go.
What is she doing? You old hag, what do you think you're doing?
Is Sophia's status really that high? In my eyes, I don't see why I can sit in this chair myself.
Oh my god. That golden throne was prepared specifically for Madame Sophia. How dare she actually sit in it? She's showing absolutely no respect to Madame Sophia. Madame Sophia.
She is not only the head of the S Consortium, but she also has deep, unfathomable connections across Europe. She is worth a fortune, wielding immense influence. Isn't she just poking a tiger?
To think she dares to provoke Madame Sophia. That old woman must have a death wish.
Mr. Chen, if Madame Sophia finds out, we are all doomed. This is Madame Sophia's exclusive seat. What do you think you're doing sitting there? Get down from there right now.
This chair is actually quite comfortable. Is there a problem? Just go and do what you need to do. Don't worry about this.
Are you doing this because I didn't stand up for you earlier? Now you're deliberately going against me.
No, this has nothing to do with you. They offended my friend, so I must make them
Pay the price.
Pay the price. What makes you think you can make us pay?
Let me tell you this.
You took Madame Sophia's seat. The one who is going to pay a heavy price is you.
Sister, don't make a big deal out of this. It won't end well. Our third young master was kind enough to help you out. And yet, you turned around and stabbed him in the back. You.
Don't worry. Here. No one dares to touch you.
Sister, I'm just worried about you. Mom, I'm begging you. Please, just step down with me. Once Madame Sophia arrives, even I won't be able to save you.
I will say this one last time. It was Sophia who begged me to attend this banquet. She has already kept me waiting for so long, which has already made me very angry. And now, all these annoying flies, staring right at me.
I will.
I must deal with them, one by one, and put them in their place.
Really are hopeless.
Madame Sophia has arrived.
Is that Madame Sophia?
I heard she controls 1/3 of the entire wealth of Europe. She is the most powerful voice in global consortium.
Absolutely. Madame Sophia's
Wealth alone can rival entire nation.
in the entire world.
Tycoons of her caliber are few and far between.
I never expected.
To see her in person today. Coming here today was totally worth it.
President Cheng, what should we do? Madame Sophia is here. Mom, I beg of you.
Please come down with me right now.
We are in for a real show this time.
Madame Sophia, you arrived just in time. Someone here has the absolute audacity to completely disrespect you.
What do you mean?
All the socialites in Jiangzhou to welcome your arrival spent a fortune to custom make a unique golden chair for you. Made of rosewood and bronze carvings, it's a masterpiece in Baroque style.
This is
Our way of showing respect to you.
Oh? Really?
But someone is foolish enough to steal your throne. How do you think we should deal with this? How outrageous.
I want to see who has the audacity to do such a thing.
It's her.
This ignorant cleaner who doesn't know her place.
Miss Li. Please watch your language. Who are you? Madame Sophia, allow me to introduce myself. I'm the chairman of Zhongcheng Group. I'm Chen Feng.
Zhongcheng Group. That's one of the top corporations in China. I've long heard of it. I just didn't expect Mr. Chen to be so young.
You flatter me. I think I need to explain something to you today. She didn't mean to. Take your seat. She's just from the countryside. And a simple mandate. She knows nothing about our chamber's rules. So she accidentally broke them. I'll take her away right now. I hope you can forgive her.
I can let this slide for your sake, Mr. Cheng. But today, I am meeting a highly prominent international figure. If there's any delay, neither of us can afford the consequences. Please take her away immediately.
Madame Sophia,
She was so disrespectful.
are you really letting her off so easily?
Are you questioning my decision?
I wouldn't dare. What the hell? I thought we could teach this old woman a lesson. She got off way too easy.
She got provoked by a country bumpkin and didn't even fight back.
This Sophia is nothing special.
Keep your voice down. Do you want to die?
I didn't expect her to be so lucky. Even Mr. Chen spoke up for her.
She should be fine now.
Did you hear that? Get down right now.
This throne is actually quite comfortable. Sophia, you kept me waiting for so long. As for today's matter, you must give me a proper explanation.
Is she crazy?
How dare she?
Talk to Madame Sophia like that. She dares to challenge Madame Sophia's authority. Madame Sophia didn't even want to stoop to her level. Yet she actually dared to push her luck.
Is she out of her mind? Dad, we don't even need to step in. This old hag is just begging for death herself. We're in for a good show later.
Even God himself can't save her now.
Young Master Li,
Sis, what on earth is going on?
By doing this, isn't she offending Madame Sophia? Completely.
Who could possibly save her now?
Madame Sophia just said that a big shot is about to arrive. If things keep escalating like this, they will spiral out of control.
No!
How can anything happen to Sis?
Are you crazy?
If you keep this up, even I won't be able to save you.
She actually did.
To call Madame Sophia by her name. She is completely finished.
Cheng Peng, drag her out.
Sis, please come with me.
Stop.
Who said you could take her away?
Madame Sophia.
I am the manager of Fengyun Hotel. Regarding what happened today, I am extremely sorry.
I will deal with this right away.
Please tell me.
What else can I do for you?
It seems you're here to defend her as well.
But unfortunately,
Anyone who offends the S Consortium must be severely punished.
Madame Sophia, she is just
An ordinary nobody.
It won't affect your reputation.
In any way.
Cut the crap and get out of my way. Let me see just who this person is to dare to do such a thing. Sophia!
It's you!
Are you surprised?
Didn't you beg me to attend this banquet?
Yes!
I was the one who begged you to attend this banquet.
Madame Sophia, what on earth is going on?
You said just now that the troublemaker
It was her. That's right.
This cleaner is incredibly arrogant.
Did you see that?
She dared to be so insolent right in front of you.
Shut up.
Madame Sophia, why did you slap me? Right now, I want to do far more than just slap you. I wish I could kill you.
President Zhang.
It's not convenient to talk here. Let's go somewhere else to discuss this in detail.
Lead the way. Alright, right this way, please. Madame Sophia, where are you going?
I just heard.
Madame Sophia called her president. No wonder Madame Sophia was so respectful to her.
Could she actually be some big shot?
That's impossible.
That woman, she humiliated me in front of so many people. I will make sure she pays for this.
Miss Li, I think.
Madame Sophia must have thought there were too many people here.
So,
She took that cleaner somewhere private to teach her a lesson.
exactly.
That Zhong woman is dead meat.
Weren't you going to punish me just now?
Go ahead. Do it! Madam President.
Please don't mock me like this. You are the leader of the global Yangding Chamber of Commerce. Even with 1,000,000 times the courage, I wouldn't dare to cause you any trouble.
Madam President.
Who was that woman just now? She kept egging me on to go against you. Do you have a grudge against her?
Not exactly a grudge, but she offended a friend of mine.
They must pay the price.
President.
Do you mean
The chairmanship of Li Group.
Should change hands.
Starting today.
Everything will be managed by the third young master of the Li family. Can you handle it?
Thank you, President, for giving me this opportunity. I will definitely do a great job.
Go. Make it happen. President.
This is our 11th application to join the Yongding Chamber of Commerce. This is a token of our sincerity. Please accept it.
So this is your sincerity.
Yes!
If you're not satisfied, we can add more.
First, take care of what I assigned you. We can talk about the rest later.
Mr. Chen. Please don't worry. The old madam will definitely be fine. Given Madame Sophia's status.
How could she let her off?
Go prepare some cash.
Gather as much as you can.
Let's see if we can appease her anger. Yes, sir. Mr. Chen. I'll go right away. Dad.
What's wrong with Mr. Chen?
Whether that old woman lives or died, what does it have to do with him?
He couldn't be.
That old woman's gigolo. Could he?
That man's taste is way too extreme.
I have no idea.
What does this old woman have to make so many men simp for her?
For her old age.
All because she doesn't shower. Keep your mouth clean.
You illegitimate son, what right do you have to stand here? A maggot in the gutter can never turn into a dragon.
No.
You and that toilet cleaning janitor are a match made in heaven.
You? What did you say?
Say that again. Mr. Chen.
Did I say something wrong?
Pass down my orders.
Terminate all cooperation with the Li Group. Blacklist the Li Group entirely.
Mr. Chen.
You?
Miss Li.
Why are you afraid of him? He and that Zhong woman
Are in cahoots.
before he can even deal with us.
Madame Sophia.
We'll have finished him off first.
Exactly.
Miss Li.
Madame Sophia is not to be trifled with.
As I see it, Zhongcheng Group doesn't have many days left.
True. You think your Zhongcheng Group can blacklist me? I think you should worry about your own fate first. He might not be able to blacklist you.
But what about me?
He might not be able to blacklist you. But what about me?
Madame Sophia, you're here.
Why is this cleaning lady following you too?
What?
Are you disappointed to see me?
Return safe and sound.
Madame Sophia.
This country bumpkin showed you great disrespect.
If you let her off so easily,
where does that leave your dignity? Indeed, this matter should not be brushed off so easily. It is indeed time to settle the score.
You are so wise, madam. I knew it. You wouldn't let those clowns off the hook so easily.
If you need anything done, just give the word. I will do everything I can.
Cut the crap.
Do it.
Can't you see I'm talking?
To Madame Sophia.
A woman like you
Has no right to speak here. You ignorant woman.
Even now, you still don't realize.
Do you have any idea who you've offended?
Guards.
Pass down my order.
Within 3 minutes.
Strip Li Yanchuan of all her positions in the Li group.
Madame Sophia, is there some mistake?
The one who offended you is this old woman. It has nothing to do with Miss Li.
Exactly.
This cleaner was clearly the one causing trouble here. Miss Li only came to stop her. Madam Sophia, please don't confuse right with wrong.
Miss.
Wait.
Dad. What?
You want to disown me?
Why?
Get out of Jiangzhou and never return. The Li family has no daughter like you.
What on earth is going on? Madam Sophia,
I was wrong.
please give me another chance. I can't be kicked out of the Li family. How am I supposed to survive without the family? You brought this upon yourself. Throw her out. No! Madam, please give me another chance.
As for the rest of you, me.
Insulting your superiors and forgetting your place. Get out, all of you, and never set foot in Jiangzhou again.
Madame Sophia, we are innocent.
Please show some mercy. Forgive us. We were wrong. Spare us. Get out of my sight now. Mr. Cheng.
What exactly is going on here?
It seems.
The old lady is perfectly fine.
It seems.
Madame Sophia didn't make things difficult for her.
What did you say?
The president of the Yunding Chamber of Commerce is coming to Jiangzhou.
Okay.
I'll head over right now. Looks like she got lucky this time.
Make sure you keep a close eye on her.
Don't let her cause me any more trouble. I have important business to attend to.
Don't worry, Mr. Cheng.
I'll make sure the madam is well taken care of.
What?
Father, Yanchuan.
Come back immediately and inherit the Li group.
Please forgive the offense caused today. I hope you won't take it to heart.
I understand.
You may leave now.
Understood.
Today, Madame Sophia, her relationship with Sis seems rather unusual.
My elder sister was suddenly kicked out of the family, and father wants me to return and inherit the estate.
Could all of this be related to her? Think about it.
In today's farce, we thought Sis would be the one punished.
Is dead.
Everyone who offended her ended up suffering.
There's definitely
Something fishy going on here.
Madame Sophia said a prominent figure would be arriving today.
Could Sis be that prominent figure?
Why don't we go ask her?
Sis.
Are you waiting for someone?
Hey, it's you guys.
Sis.
It's so late. Are you heading home alone?
Yes. I'm used to being alone.
Let me give you a ride then. I happen to be heading home as well.
Your father wants you to inherit the company.
For such a happy occasion, why don't we go out, Mrs. and have a few drinks to celebrate?
What do you say?
It seems his troubles are finally resolved.
Sis, what do you think?
Alright then. I don't have much to do at home anyway.
Alright, I'll bring the car around. Third young master. Here. Sis.
Change into this before we go.
Thank you. How do I look? Does it look good? Wow, you look beautiful.
I didn't expect it to fit me so perfectly.
Now, it's time to take you out for dinner.
Oh, let's go then.
Jiang A 44,444.
Me 44,444.
Dining in a place like this
must be very expensive.
Don't worry. I can definitely afford to treat you.
出宴
You pick me up at Chen restaurant.
Please.
Here's the table I reserved in advance. I hope the food is to your liking.
I love it.
Thank you.
It's tender, melts in your mouth with a rich, buttery aroma, if I'm not mistaken. This should be premium Australian M9 Wagyu.
That's very thoughtful of you.
I do anything for you, sis. I do it willingly.
About what happened at the banquet today.
Thank you for stepping in for me.
Honestly, I didn't do much. But sis, there's still one thing I don't understand.
Madame Sophia,
as the head of a top consortium, why was she so respectful to you?
Could it be...
You have some secret identity I don't know about.
What secret identity could I possibly have?
I'm just a cleaner at Zhong Group.
A mere cleaner. How dare you seduce the third young master of the Li family?
What are you doing here?
Li Yanchuan. I'm afraid the future chairman of the Li Group
would have ended up
in his own respect. Are you trying to anger your father to death?
Watch your mouth. Sister Ren is my friend.
Li Yanchuan.
Do you think just because father made you the chairman of the Li Group, you can boss us around?
Let me tell you, you're still not worthy.
As long as I'm alive, an illegitimate son like you in the Li family
will never be able to hold your head high.
It seems Li Yanchuan never taught you manners and decency, expecting the legitimate son left and right. Who the hell do you think you are?
You bitch! How dare you slap my daughter? I'm going to tear you apart.
If Li Yanchuan becomes control his own wife and daughter, then in my opinion,
there is no need for him to remain
the head of the Li family.
You're just a lonely cleaner.
How dare you speak to us like that?
Do you have any idea
of the Li family status in Jiangzhou?
Li Tingchang.
I give you 10 minutes to get to the Chenyuan Western restaurant and take your wife and daughter away.
What? Who is this?
That phone call just now. Could this number belong to that prominent figure?
Don't tell me the madam and the young mistress have caused trouble again.
If I'm not mistaken, that call just now was indeed from President Zhong of the Yinding Chamber of Commerce. She called you directly.
What?
President Zhong?
That phone number belongs to only one person. The President of the Yinding Chamber of Commerce.
President Zhong actually
called me directly.
Sir.
President Zhong sounded very displeased just now. She ordered you to pick up madam and the young mistress.
Prepare the car immediately. We must head to the Chenyuan Western restaurant right now.
Yes, Mr. Li.
Something happened to Vice President Li.
Please, you must save the Li family.
What's wrong?
Come down and tell me.
My wife and daughter offended President Zhong. The Li family is finished.
President Zhong is dining at Chengyuan right now.
Mrs. Li and our eldest daughter.
Why would they go there?
Who on earth is she? How does she have your father's number?
Didn't you say?
She was just a low-level cleaner.
She's just a cleaner at Zhongcheng Group. How could that be wrong?
Oh.
You're quite an actress for a cleaner, aren't you?
To seduce my brother, you'd actually go this far.
I bet that gown is rented. And this table of food, you must have maxed out your credit cards for this.
You old hag. You're absolutely desperate for a man, aren't you?
I bought the gun, and I paid for this meal. If you have a problem, take it out on me.
Leave Sister Ren out of this.
Like mother, like son indeed.
That mother of yours
likes old men, and you like old women. Let me tell you, in the end, you will end up just like her, dying a horrible death.
Don't you dare slander my mother!
Mr. Li, you'd better get to the restaurant immediately.
Vice President Li, I'm on my way there now.
But I can't guarantee I can keep the Li family safe.
Please, you must get there. Otherwise, the Li family is doomed.
How dare you strike me! Guards! Someone, get in here! Seize this reckless bastard and lock him up!
Yes, ma'am.
And that cleaner too. Today, I'm going to watch her die.
Weren't you acting all cocky just now? How dare you hit me! I'll make sure you don't live to see tomorrow's sun!
What are you doing?
Just try laying a finger on him. Don't be in such a rush.
It'll be your turn soon.
Li Yanchuan.
Do you think just because father kicked me out of the Li family, you can take my place? You're too naive. All of the Li family's assets are firmly controlled by my mother and me. If that day ever comes, the one who will be kicked out is that old bastard. As for you, I'll make you wish you were dead.
You two are truly venomous snakes.
What?
Yona!
Get ready to collect the body of your only son.
If you dare lay a single finger on Yanchuan, I will never forgive you.
He should have died a long time ago. Yanchuan! Let go of me! Let go!
Yanchuan!
You want to play the hero?
You can die too!
Stop.
You reckless fool! Do you have any idea what you are doing? Let go of me right now!
President, are you alright?
Yanchuan.
Call an ambulance! An ambulance! Call an ambulance!
How is he, doctor?
Is he going to be okay?
It was just a millimeter away from damaging his cranial nerves. The consequences would have been unthinkable.
Li Yanchuan. I will never let her get away with this.
So, how is Mr. Li's condition now?
He is just unconscious.
He should wake up soon.
Alright, thank you.
Wasn't Li Yanchuan already
Kicked out of the Li family.
Why is she still showing up in Jiangzhou?
I'm sorry, President. It was my oversight. I'll take care of it right away.
Wait. In a few days,
The S Consortium will hold a 10 billion investment summit in Jiangzhou. This is a great opportunity. It's about time the wealthy families of Jiangzhou were put in their place. Send out the order. Every elite family in Jiangzhou
Must attend the investment summit.
Yes, President.
President.
Look what you've done by offending the president. Our entire Li family is doomed.
What president? You're just holding a grudge because I hit your son. Let me tell you, Li Qingchang, as long as I'm alive, that son of your mistress will never set foot in the Li family home.
Shut up!
Yanchuan.
Is a legitimate child of the Li family.
Bullshit! He's the son of a low-life cleaner.
What right does he have to enter the Li family?
Didn't you marry into my Yao family just to get our investments? Let me tell you, without the Yao family, Ulysse would be begging on the streets.
I'm warning you. If you dare hit my mom again,
I will have Grandpa.
withdraw all investments from the Li family. Let's see what you'll do then.
What? What? The S Consortium wants to invest in our Li family, and it's 20 billion?
Rest assured, for the summit.
The Li family will definitely be there on time tomorrow. Now, both of you, get the hell out!
You've recovered very well. There's not even a scar.
It's all thanks to your care, sister. I don't even know how to thank you.
I'm the one who should be saying thank you.
It was because of me.
That you ended up like this. I only found out recently about your family situation. You must have suffered a lot growing up.
That little hardship was nothing.
Your father secured
A 500 million investment from the Yao family just to save the Li family. Yaona and her mother, living in the Li family, must be insufferably arrogant.
Maybe I shouldn't have stayed in the Li family. But this was my grandfather's arrangement. There was nothing I could do.
There's no need to doubt yourself.
Oh, by the way,
The S Consortium is about to hold a $10 billion investment conference in Zhangzhou. If you want, I can have Sophia give the investment to you.
To me? Sister, you... Who on earth are you?
Just an ordinary person.
It's just that Sophia.
And I are somewhat acquainted.
Consider this small favor.
My way on!
Repaying you for helping me out so many times.
Okay, a small favor.
But that's 20 billion.
Alright.
Sister, I'll just take it as a joke to cheer me up.
Breaking news!
Madam Sophia, the head of S Consortium, is hosting a $10 billion investment conference in Jiangzhou. Which consortium will secure this $10 billion investment?
Let's wait and see.
Young master.
Madam Sophia actually took the initiative to invite us to her investment conference.
Could it be that this $10 billion investment
Is meant for us. I dare not dream of it. But if we actually secure Madam Sophia's investment, the companies under my name will grow rapidly.
in less than a year?
I'll be able to gain a solid foothold in Jiangchun. By then, in the Li family, I will finally have a seat at the table.
Don't worry, brother. She said she would help us.
She's just an ordinary person.
How can she possibly help?
Alright, let's stop talking and go in.
Have the 4 major families of Zhangzhou been notified?
Yes, all of them.
Mr. Chen, the investment conference is about to begin. Are you sure you won't attend?
No need. Just keep an eye on it for me. I'm almost at Yinding Villa.
Yinding Villa, the one you mentioned before. The Jiangzhou residence of the Yinding Chamber of Commerce president.
Exactly. Compared to a 10 billion yuan investment. Building connections with the Yinding Chamber of Commerce will be of immense help in expanding into the global market later.
Look, third young master. Sis is here.
Sis, what are you doing here?
Didn't I promise you before? I would personally deliver that 10 billion investment to you today.
Sis, you were just joking. You don't need to take it seriously.
But I wasn't joking.
Today, this 20 billion
It's prepared just for you.
Sis, today's investment conference is on a much larger scale than the previous banquet. If we cause another scene like last time, it will be even harder to clean up the mess.
So, you're worried about me?
No, I'm not.
Don't worry. With her here today,
Nothing will go wrong.
Why does this person look so familiar? I remember now.
That day, outside the cafe,
Was her...
She escorted Sis into a Bentley.
Are you telling the truth? Who on earth are you?
President. Alright.
Then, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Sure.
Allow me to introduce myself. I am the Vice President of the Yinding Chamber of Commerce.
Chu Yan. The Yongding Chamber of Commerce.
Mom, you really are amazing. For today's bank, we have the honor of attending.
Our Xiu family has been in high society.
Climbing the ladder for so many years. We still have this much clout.
Being here today.
We need to network and build connections. As for Madame Sophia, make sure you don't offend her again.
Isn't she just a foreign woman?
What is there to be so arrogant about?
Shut up!
Even someone with Miss Li's status was thrown out without a second thought. We can't afford to follow in her footsteps.
Was she really thrown out? Let's go. What's going on?
Why is that old woman here too?
We didn't get to settle scores.
We were that Zhang woman last time. And this time, she actually dares to deliver herself right to us.
The Yongding Chamber of Commerce
Is the world's #1 super consortium.
Their influence spans the entire globe. Even the S Consortium is not even a tenth of what they are.
Third young master. She is the vice president.
That is truly incredible.
So,
You must believe it now. Right. 20 billion is really nothing.
To someone like me.
You don't even care about 20 billion. You sure talk big.
President, isn't that the newly appointed consul of the M Consortium, Madam Mary? Instead of running their consortium in South America, what is she doing here?
It seems the tasks I assigned them are still too light.
to give them this much free time.
Look at them. All so idle.
Chairwoman, what should we do now? Mary just took office. She hasn't met you yet. Should I go over and inform her?
No need.
I want to see what tricks they are trying to pull.
What are you doing here?
Miss Li. Wasn't she kicked out of Jiangzhou?
How is she back again?
Kicked out of Jiangzhou by her.
We were all fooled by this cleaner.
Who is the woman standing next to her?
She looks like someone important.
Mom, Dad, she is Lady Mary.
She is the head of the M Consortium. I heard her consortium and the Europeans consortium are two rival giants standing neck and neck. She actually came to Jiangzhou.
The heads of the two global consortia have both come to Jiangzhou.
Looks like a storm is brewing in Jiangzhou.
Li Yanchuan.
I'm giving you one last day to call yourself a member of the Li family. Once today is over, go back to the countryside and wipe your mother's tombstone.
Li Yanchuan, I'm telling you for the last time.
I won't tolerate you slandering my mother.
You peasant-born bastard! How dare you speak to the head of the Li family like that?
What? The head of the Li family? What do you mean?
Where is my dad?
What did you do to him?
I just...
Send him abroad early to retire. That's all. For the rest of your life. I'm afraid you'll never see him again.
You wicked women!
Young Master Yanchuan, don't do anything rash.
I don't know what your purpose of coming here today is. But if there's nothing else,
Get out of here!
You witch! Is it your place to speak here? Here's a word of advice.
If you don't want to end up in disgrace.
Get lost right now. Alright? The business world isn't just about fighting and killing. It's about connections and social etiquette. You probably don't know who I am yet, do you? So, let me introduce myself. I'm Mary, the head of the South American Consortium. As is well known, Madame Sophia is my peer.
We jointly manage
Two of the world's top consortiums. My visit to Jiangzhou this time is to make investments.
Third young master.
She's also here to invest.
It looks like...
She's standing with Madame Sophia and Miss Li.
Does that mean we... Are you scared? I didn't even know there was an investment meeting today. What are you even here for?
What does it have to do with you?
Or did someone say, Madame Sophia is going to invest 20 billion in you?
Madame Sophia did tell me that she would invest 20 billion in me. That's why I came.
What a joke!
Out of everyone Madame Sophia could invest in, why would she choose you? Do you think just because you hold a few of Li's leftover scraps, you can compare yourself to Miss Li?
Ultimately, you're just a lowlife who can't stand in the spotlight.
You are only humiliating yourself. How overconfident.
as for who gets the $10 billion investment, only I have the final say.
Madam Mary, it's this cleaning lady.
Because of her, Madame Sophia.
Wants to drive me out of Jiangzhou. You must stand up for me.
Just you.
Kneel down and apologize.
What did you say?
You want me to kneel before you?
As the head of Yunding Chamber of Commerce's South American branch.
And the head of the M Consortium, I command you.
Kneel or die. I think you're the one with a death wish.
Initially, I only wanted to make Li Yanchuan get out of Jiangzhou
and let this matter go.
But since you're being so foolish,
it's no longer just a matter of Li Yanchuan leaving Jiangzhou. It won't be that simple anymore.
What can a mere cleaner like you even do?
Go on, tell us.
I will have Li Yanchuan.
You.
And everyone else blacklisted from Huaguo.
Lady Sophia, this is the investment for Mr. Li's company. It's a contract worth tens of billions. Chairman Zhong has already stamped it. It only awaits your signature. Then, 20 billion yuan will be transferred to the Li Group.
Let's head to the investment conference.
Blacklisted from Huaguo. You sure talk big.
Try me if you don't believe it.
Let me warn you first. If you don't actually have the capability, I will make you pay dearly.
Sister, the M Consortium is a powerhouse that can rival the S Consortium. It's another major force. We can't afford to offend them.
Yanchuan, would you? I'm not just seeking justice for you,
but also putting the powerful families of Jiangzhou in their place. Most importantly, I am going to excise this tumor, parasitizing the Yangding Chamber of Commerce.
Lady Mary lowering herself.
To meet with you.
It's already showing you immense respect.
You old hag, how dare you talk so big?
Today, you all are in deep trouble.
You.
What? President, we have a problem. Something's happened. Something big.
What's wrong?
It's the young master. He has gone to Yunding Villa.
He insists on seeing you.
Why did he go to Yangding Villa?
I heard your president is here in Jiangzhou.
I just want to meet with her. Why won't you just let me in?
We've told you many times. Our president really isn't here. Please leave.
We have no idea how he found out that you're staying at Yunding Villa. He's waiting for you at the front gate right now.
Yunding Villa? I barely go there a few times a year. In that case, go over and deal with him.
Yes, President. I'll be right back.
Wait.
You're in cahoots with this cleaner, aren't you?
Where do you think you're going?
Get out of my way!
Stop her!
Move. Useless trash.
You're useless!
Sir, you really can't go inside.
I am the chairman of Zhongcheng Group. How dare you block me?
Stop it!
President Chu. Hello, President Chu. I am the chairman of Zhongcheng Group.
My name is Cheng Feng.
Mr. Chen, how can I help you?
The Yunding Chamber of Commerce is highly prestigious. I happened to learn that you've arrived in Jiangzhou, so I made a special trip to pay you a visit. I hope to discuss a potential project with you.
What do you think?
In that case,
Please, come inside.
Thank you.
Alright, that's enough.
but there's still...
You old hag.
Your people.
Beat the people Lady Mary brought.
How are you going to settle this today?
Those who don't know their place deserve a beating. Miss Li has already made it very clear. This Lady Mary is the head of the South American Consortium. This is Lady Sophia's territory, which makes it her turf as well. Does such a simple logic
Still require us
to explain it to you again?
So what?
Zhong, who on earth gave you the audacity to behave like this on such an occasion?
And repeat it.
Defy your superiors time and again, and challenge authority.
A mere South American consortium means absolutely nothing. Even if European royalty were here,
I still wouldn't take them seriously.
Who on earth are you to dare look down on our South American consortium?
with such contempt. Lady Mary.
Don't listen to her nonsense.
This old woman is nothing but a cleaning supervisor at best. And the one who just left is likely just a street sweeper.
Are you sure about this?
Rest assured, madam.
You old hag. You repeatedly defied your betters and showed contempt for the consortium. If I don't teach you a lesson today, you really won't know your place.
Guards.
Seize this old hag for me.
What are you doing? Let
go of me. Let her go.
what do you think you're doing?
Hello, Mr. Chen.
President.
President Chu, our Zhongcheng Group, is actually very capable. Please have a look at these materials.
I think it has great potential for growth. We could then...
President, excuse me.
No problem. Let's continue.
I need to take this call. Hello? Can't you see I'm busy?
What?
She caused trouble again?
Fine. I'll head over right away. President, I have some personal matters to attend to. I have to leave now. What's wrong? With your status, you must know about the M Consortium.
My mother
Has gotten into a conflict with Lady Mary. I have to rush over.
Please excuse me.
In that case, Mr. Cheng, please go ahead.
What do you think you're doing? It's one thing to offend me, but how dare you disrespect Lady Mary? Don't even think about leaving this banquet hall in one piece today.
Lady Mary.
How do you want to handle her? I'll give you one last chance. Kneel and kowtow to me right now, and apologize to Miss Li. Then, crawl your way out of here.
Miss Li.
You're actually sparing her life.
Someone like her should be beaten to death. That's the only way to satisfy our anger.
Indeed, Lady Mary. Isn't this punishment a bit too light?
Madam Sophia.
Is arriving soon.
I have a close relationship with her.
Since this is her venue.
Let's not make a scene.
I understand. Once I kick this old hag out of the banquet hall, I'll make sure she suffers.
You old bag. What are you still standing there for?
Hurry up and do as Lady Mary said.
And what if I don't?
Zhong, you're on the brink of death. Why are you still being so stubborn?
Dad, this old hag is just calling death. They were willing to spare her life, yet she insists on defying them.
Third young master, what should we do? We've really put sister in deep trouble.
Lady Mary, you heard her yourself. It's not that we're refusing to let her go. It's this old hag. She doesn't know what's good for her.
What are you standing around for? Break her legs!
Stop. Stop. Let's see who dares to move.
Another pretty boy, huh? Who knew this old woman had such an appetite for young men?
Miss Li. This guy looks a bit familiar.
He looks like Mr. Chen's special assistant.
Which Mr. Chen?
Miss Li, it's Chen Feng of Zhongcheng Group.
Oh, so you're close to President Chen. Speak up. What is it?
I'm here to take her away.
Who do you think you are? You think you can just take her away? This Zhong woman was asking for it. We still need to teach her a lesson.
President Chen wants to see her right now. If any of you dare to stop me, you will be crossing Zhongcheng Group.
So, Chen Feng sent you.
Aunt Zhong, please, this way.
Not so fast.
What do you think you're doing? Move!
You're just a lowly secretary. Don't push your luck! Even if your president were here, he wouldn't dare to be this presumptuous in front of me. The very first batch of project collaborations for Zhongcheng Group were all handed to you by me.
You're Madam M, the silent investor. One of our company's earliest investors. Indeed!
Honestly, at the very beginning, I had quite high hopes for Zhongcheng Group. But your company's growth has been far too slow. And now, even a lowly secretary dares to boss me around. Does Zhongcheng Group still want to stay in business?
Forgive me, Madam Mary. I didn't recognize you earlier.
Enough.
This is none of your business, so get lost.
Madam Mary.
With all due respect. But if we do that, wouldn't it be a bit inappropriate? President Cheng told me to take An Zhong away right now.
I've already given her a chance.
She's the one who blew it.
She has to pay the price for her own actions.
And stop poking your nose into this. Or you'll go down with her.
Fine. Secretary Zhang. Is it?
You're not needed here anymore.
I'd like to see how these people
are going to make me pay today.
Look, it seems Madame Sophia has arrived.
Madam Mary.
Madame Sophia has arrived.
Just wait and watch the show. Madame Sophia.
Madam Mary.
My dear friend, you've arrived. Madame Mary's relationship with Madame Sophia is indeed extraordinary.
Miss Li, you're amazing. Someone of Madam Mary's stature, and you invited her here so easily.
Exactly.
After all, I'm
Working under Miss Li, her capability and influence are far beyond what ordinary people can match.
Madame Sophia has arrived. That Zhong woman is dead meat.
Madame Sophia, when I heard you were in Jiangzhou hosting an investment summit, I flew all the way here from the capital. However, someone is causing trouble at your venue.
Oh, is that so?
Originally, I wanted to teach her a lesson on your behalf, but she completely dismissed me. She even spoke insolently about the royal family. What do you think we should do?
You are the head of the M Consortium in South America. How could anyone here not know their place? How dare she look down on you?
You'll see when you meet her.
This way, please.
What should we do, third young master?
Sis is in big trouble.
Even Zhongcheng Group won't be able to save her. But no matter what, I won't let Sis suffer any more harm.
Sis,
No matter who comes, or how powerful they are,
I will not let you
suffer any more harm.
Madame Sophia, she's the one.
If we don't teach her,
a lesson.
where would the honor of our two major consortia
Lie.
Hey, lady.
Turn around and face us.
Madam Sophia.
What just happened? I saw it all with my own eyes.
Aunt Zhong.
Definitely meant no offense to you.
Are you trying to go against the Li family? Is that it?
The one we want is her.
Not you. Guards.
Throw him out.
Stop.
You look quite familiar to me. Have we met somewhere before?
Madam Sophia. I am the secretary to the chairman of Zhongcheng Group.
My name is Zhang Qiang.
A few days ago.
We met at the Fengyun Grand Hotel.
Mr. Cheng Feng? Isn't he the biological son of President Zhong?
Could it be Sophia?
We meet again.
This
The one you just mentioned.
is her.
Madame Sophia. Yes, it's this woman. She was so arrogant.
just now. I was just about to break her legs.
Shut your mouth.
Madame Sophia. Why did you hit me?
Why wouldn't I dare slap you? You are merely the head of the South American M Consortium. Instead of running your own consortium properly, you came to China to seek your own ruin. Slapping you is letting you off easy.
What did you say?
If President Zhang knew that the head of the M Consortium is someone like you, what do you think she would do?
Madame Sophia,
I came to China this time.
specifically to invest in President Zhong's projects. I even brought a massive amount of capital.
Invest.
Forget about investing now.
You're about to
lose your own life. Madam Mary, what on earth is going on? This isn't what I expected at all. What is your relationship to her?
Sophia.
Let me explain this to you.
This eldest daughter of the Li family brought the head of the M Consortium here, and Madam Mary promised to help her stay in Jiangzhou, seize the Li family's assets, and take the $10 billion investment in your hands.
How dare you?
Have you no manners? Can't you see Madame Mary is speaking with Madame Sophia? Who are you to interrupt?
Is she one of yours?
My late father did have some ties with the Li family back then.
Is there a problem with that?
In that case, as the head of the M Consortium,
You're stripped of your position.
starting today,
Get the hell out of the Yongding Chamber of Commerce!
Sophia.
What did I do wrong? What right do you have to treat me like this?
do you even know who she is?
No, I don't.
Who is she?
She is someone you cannot afford to offend.
You are just a mere
Head of the M Consortium, yet you dare to talk big here in China.
Do you even respect me?
The head of the headquarters. If she unleashes her wrath, neither of us will leave China alive.
What do you mean by that?
President.
The president has arrived.
Are those things on your head just a pair of pig eyes?
Even now.
Do you still not know who the president is?
My purpose in coming to Jiangzhou this time was to pay my respects to the president. But first, I wanted to clean up the garbage here in Jiangzhou.
Clean up the garbage.
In my eyes, all of you.
Are the garbage that needs to be cleaned up.
Madame Sophia, why did you hit me again?
I am sorry, President.
President. Mom, this woman. She is the president? Daughter.
Wait. It seems we've poked a sleeping giant.
President, it's all my fault. Please, punish me.
Sister, you.
Who on earth are you really?
I'm just an ordinary person. It's just that Madame Sophia and I share a little history. This small favor is just my way of paying you back for helping me out so many times.
Alright, sister.
You're a cleaner at Zhongchen Group.
Yes.
You are Madame Sophia's...
Close friend. Correct.
And now, you're telling me. You're the president of Yangding Chamber of Commerce.
I always have been.
I always keep my word. I will make sure it happens. I want you and you to be completely banished from China.
Understood.
As for the two of you, get out of China. Never set foot in China again. From now on, Mary is no longer the leader of the M Consortium, offending your superiors and forgetting your place. Exile her to a remote island in South America.
Madame Sophia, I was wrong. I really know I was wrong. I'll never do it again. Please forgive me.
The one you offended isn't me.
President.
I know I was wrong.
President, I was wrong.
Please spare me.
I'm begging you on my knees.
Please spare us.
Li Yanchuan. Please.
Plead with the president for us.
Ask her to spare us.
We'll never do it again.
Son, please plead for us. You can't just stand by and watch your sister and me get deported.
You are not my mother.
And I don't have a sister.
What nonsense are you talking about?
We share the same father. We're half siblings.
We're blood relatives. When did you ever?
Treat me as a member of the Li family. You kept calling me the son of a cleaner, but you forgot.
That was a setup for your power struggle.
To find my mother.
You know everything.
You used the evidence of my father's infidelity to lord it over the Li family. How many evil deeds have you done? I doubt you can even
Remember them all yourselves.
So, everything happening now
is exactly what you deserve.
True attribution. Enough.
It's all over now.
Get out.
Please, let us go.
Li Yanchuan, how heartless of you. You die a miserable death.
Zhong Weiran.
I only stepped out for a moment.
What trouble have you caused this time?
President Chen, don't speak up for her.
The older you get,
the more foolish you become. Do you know what kind of place this is? The S Consortium's $10 billion investment summit. How dare you come here to cause trouble? Do you want to make me
completely infamous in Jiangzhou?
My son is already
A highly renowned
figure in Jiangzhou.
He no longer needs his mother
to do anything for him.
President Cheng of Zhongchen Group is actually her son.
Am I hearing things? They're actually mother and son?
Alright, stop flattering me. Just behave yourself and stop causing trouble. That would be the biggest help you can give me.
But son, your mother was bullied.
Are you just going to ignore it?
Who bullied you?
I saw you guys at the Fengyou Hotel last time.
I suppose since then, you've been disrespecting my mother, haven't you?
No, not at all.
President Chen. My dad and Aunt Zhang are old classmates. They were just catching up. They didn't do anything else.
But my mother said you bullied her. Am I supposed to doubt my own mother and believe you instead?
President Cheng, this must be a misunderstanding.
You dare cross me, Cheng Feng. Your Shen family must think they're quite powerful.
President Chen, I was wrong.
We were wrong. I deserve to die.
I shouldn't have been disrespectful to Madame Zhang.
It was my fault. I deserve to be beaten. I was wrong.
Kneel down.
Apologize to my mother properly.
I'll kneel. I'll kneel. Madame Cheng, Madame Cheng.
I was wrong. I was wrong.
I deserve to be slapped.
I hereby announce the Shen Group is now bankrupt.
Get out. Scramming right away.
Not bad.
You take after me.
What do you mean?
What are you trying to do?
Sister never told me before that President Cheng was actually her son.
Well, now you know.
Let go, my mother.
President Cheng. What do you mean, I? Enough.
We have more important things to attend to.
Sophia!
The S Consortium's $10 billion investment meeting had a minor hiccup in the middle.
Since you failed to handle it properly, you need to show some sincerity.
I understand.
On behalf of the S Consortium, I will invest an additional 20 billion in Zhongcheng Group. President Chen, President Li, these are two separate $20 billion contracts. They are the S Consortium's investments. For the both of you.
What are you doing?
Why are you just standing there?
Accept them, Sophia.
Might change your mind.
I look forward to our successful partnership.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Next, I've arranged a dinner banquet.
Chairwoman.
This is my way of making it up to you. Please do me the honor of attending.
All right.
I happen to be hungry anyway.
Yanchuan.
Let's all go together.
Sister Ren, I don't know
If you'd be willing.
but no matter what, I have to try.
Nice setup.
What? Are you proposing to my mother? I'm warning you. If you dare do anything to my mom, otherwise... What?
What? Kidnapped?
You villain!
It's all because of you.
I had just taken office as the head of the consortium. But in an instant, I lost everything. Exiling me to a deserted island was your idea, wasn't it? Zhong, getting beaten doesn't feel good, does it? Does it hurt? President of the Yangding Chamber of Commerce? What a joke! How dare you glare at me? Oh, Mom, her face right now
It's extremely valuable.
It'd be bad if we ruined it. Lady Mary, everything is ready. We can begin. These are all the assets of the Yangding Chamber of Commerce, a whopping 50 billion.
Zhong Weiran, spending 50 billion.
To buy your life.
Isn't the Yangding Chamber of Commerce a great deal?
Hurry! Faster!
Yes, Mr. Chen.
How much longer?
3 kilometers ahead.
Before we reach the abandoned factory.
Hurry! Yes, sir!
This money...
It was what I saved for Fenger once, to make a living. I abandoned him when he was young and crossed the ocean.
It's all of this.
About to go up in smoke.
No!
I'm going to run the facial recognition. You'd better cooperate. Once I get the money, I'll let you go.
In your dreams, you're at death's door, still clinging to that money. How many lives do you think you have?
I'm telling you, I don't have time to waste here with you. You better scan your face properly. If it fails 3 times,
I'll slash your face. The money of Yangding Chamber of Commerce. Do you really think you can take it out of the country?
Don't worry, Miss Li. I have plenty of ways to get the money out for you safely.
Did you hear that?
Lady Mary
has connections in South America.
She can barely save her own skin now.
Do you really think she
can still protect you? Not just in South America. I have them in Southeast Asia too.
Even consortiums.
When the time comes, I'll have the global consortiums launch an impeachment against you. Let's see how you keep your position as president. After that.
Is that so?
Every global consortium was funded by my own hands. Do you really think their leaders will listen to you?
True. While you're still alive, no one will listen to me. But once you're dead,
that might change.
Mary Zhu,
you'd better realize what you're saying.
Once all the assets under your name are completely transferred and the position of chamber president is handed over to me, I'll send you straight to hell.
Enough.
Stop wasting your breath. Let's get started.
Report. Snipers are in position.
The president is inside.
Move in, everyone!
We must rescue the president!
Yes, sir.
Why is this taking so long?
Don't play any tricks on me. I'm warning you one last time.
If the verification
still fails, I will kill you.
Did you do that on purpose?
This is your last chance.
Mom. Hey, lady!
Do you have a death wish?
Ah! You won't get away with this.
Then I'll kill you right now.
Stop. Stop. Back off. Li Yanchuan.
Don't you dare touch her.
I'll make you pay with your life.
What are you standing there for? Get them!
You guys want to die, don't you?
Sister, are you okay?
Are you alright?
I'm fine.
I will kill you all.
Come on, let's all die together. Once I press this button, this entire place will be blown to pieces.
Lady Mary,
what are you doing?
Is that a bomb?
Have you lost your mind?
That's right.
I have nothing left to lose anyway. I might as well die.
Lady Mary.
When we came here, you didn't mention there was a bomb.
If you want to die, do it yourself. Don't drag us down with you.
You two idiots. To tell you the truth, before we even arrived, I had already planted bombs underground here. Did you two really think that after getting the 50 billion, you could leave here alive and well?
In your dreams.
Then what do you mean by that? You made us kidnap Zhong Weiran, but we can leave, even with the money. Why would you do this?
I did it on purpose. I want nothing more than to see her suffer. Zhong Weiran, I know.
Being expelled by the Yangding Chamber of Commerce.
What is the consequence of that? I will be blacklisted worldwide. In this entire world, there will no longer be a place for me. Zhong Weiran, expelling me and exiling me to a deserted island. You might as well just kill me.
Sister, are you okay? Yangding Chamber of Commerce will never tolerate someone as morally corrupt as you to exist.
The Yunding Chamber of Commerce. What does that have to do with her?
Shut up.
I hold all the cards now. If you agree to step down for me, I might consider letting you live. Otherwise, you will all die. Stop right there! Let's see who dares to run! If you want to stay alive, go beg your great President Zhong to sign the agreement voluntarily and tell the 24 major consortia and the next Yangding Chamber of Commerce President General.
Mom, is what you're saying true?
Feng.
It is true.
Mom, you're the president of the Yangding Chamber of Commerce.
How did I not know?
Why did you keep it from me?
Mr. Cheng, please calm down first.
Feng, the reason I hid my identity was to avoid attracting this kind of unnecessary trouble.
Just like right now.
Once my identity is exposed, it leads to a situation like this.
Shut up.
No, it's not the time.
For this touching mother-son moment,
Zhong Weiran.
3 more seconds to consider. Once those 3 seconds are up, if you still haven't signed the agreement, I will absolutely press this switch.
If I sign this agreement,
The global consortia will experience a cataclysmic upheaval.
The entire world will plunge into an economic crisis.
This is not something you can stop all by yourself.
Fine.
Then let's all die together.
If I had known it would come to this, I would never have come.
is this woman insane?
She's a lunatic. She's completely insane.
3. I'll sign.
I agree. I'll sign.
The document is on the computer.
Open it.
Sign it right now. Once signed, click send. That way, the heads of the 24 major consortia will all receive it.
Mom, what will happen if you sign this agreement?
The global business world will completely collapse, and the entire world will fall into an economic crisis.
Mom, does your name really have that much influence?
Feng Er, I try to distance myself from the world's conflicts.
Yet I was always dragged back in.
If you ever take over the Yangding Chamber of Commerce, never hide your identity like I did. You must wield the power in your hands to hold the entire world in awe.
Mom, what do you mean by that?
Mary Zhu, I have already signed it.
Are you sure you want me to send it?
Just click it already. I will receive the confirmation on my phone.
Mom, do you really have to? We can't just stay here and die.
If she doesn't get what she wants,
She will never let this go.
I'm the president now. I am the president.
What? The president actually stepped down? The president is inside.
We must ensure her safety.
Rescue the president.
Yes, sir. You've already become the president.
Can you put the remote down now?
Put down the remote. How is that possible?
What are you trying to do?
She gave you the presidency.
What more do you want?
If Zhong Weiran doesn't die, I'll never have peace of mind. And I'll be even less at peace if you don't die.
What if?
You decide to avenge your mother. I'd be pestered to death by you every single day. So, all of you must die.
No, I don't want to die yet. Lady Mary, please let my mother and me leave first.
Yes, Lady Mary.
We are on your side.
We'll go with you.
Then it depends on how fast you can run.
Julia is, as always, always right on time.
Sister, it didn't go off.
We survive.
It's President Xu.
No, Vice President.
Arrest them all and await further orders.
Yes, ma'am.
President, are you all right?
I'm fine.
Sister.
Mom!
President!
Doctor, how is my mother?
She is fine. Nothing serious. She only has some minor cuts and bruises. She will fully recover in a few days. Please don't worry, young master.
That's good to hear. Thank goodness. Sister, I'm just glad you're okay.
You. Young master.
I have some matters to hand over to you. It's about Yangding Chamber of Commerce's
Next president. Young master.
This is the president's resignation letter. And this is the appointment letter for the next president.
Official appointment.
Is this my mother's wish?
This is the president's personal order, personally signed by her.
She signed it a month ago.
The president has always wanted to find a chance to reveal her true identity to you, but the timing was never right. The president has always felt deeply guilty toward you for leaving you in the care of your grandparents back then. She blames herself deeply. She went abroad to build her career, enduring countless hardships, just to build this family empire for you. She would never hand this massive chamber of commerce over to anyone else.
So,
When Mary forced her to sign the abdication agreement yesterday, it was actually a warning to the global consortia.
A warning? Exactly.
Because long before that, the president had already called a global meeting. All 24 major consortia know that you will be the next president. How could they ever believe Mary?
So Mom paved the way for me all along, while I was still holding a grudge over her leaving, refusing to let it go, and treating her so coldly. It really broke her heart.
Feng you're here.
You called me here today.
Just for him.
Actually, you could be considered our matchmaker. If it weren't for you, Yanchuan and I would never have met.
Are you two really together? Aunt Zhong, does this
have anything to do with President Cheng?
The first time Yanchuan and I met was right here in this cafe. If Feng hadn't arranged that blind date for me, Yanchuan and I would never have crossed paths.
President Chen, do you approve of my relationship with Sister Ran?
Feng
I'm informing you of this, not asking for your opinion.
After all, Yanchuan isn't much older than you. We will all need to get along in the future.
I don't want any barriers.
or distance between the two of you?
These issues
I hope
can be completely cleared up before the wedding, so we won't have any conflicts later on.
Do you really want my opinion?
VIP. Since I arranged that blind date for you, it was only because I wanted you to find
Your own happiness and escape my father's shadow.
Your father has been gone for so many years, yet you've always treated me with cold indifference. I've always wondered, have you still not forgiven your mother?
Mom, I'm sorry. It was my fault.
If the two of you can be happy, you have my sincere blessings.
So, you approve?
What?
Okay, I'll head over right now. Mom!
Something came up at the Chamber of Commerce. I'll head over first.
Go on. Attend to your business.
Take good care of my mother.
What?
What? Where are you?
Dad, how did you end up in this state?
Son, thank God you're finally back. You have no idea, but Yona and Li Yanchuan, those two lovely women, those two venomous, snake-hearted sweethearts, they abandoned me on Mount Duanyu, leaving me to fend for myself.
So, how did you get back?
I climbed down the mountain cliffs
Found the highway.
and tried to flag down a car. I had to run over 10 kilometers before I finally flagged down a truck.
That's how I finally made it home.
It's just good to have you back alive.
You're just a cleaner. Why are you holding my son? Take your hands off him.
I forgot to introduce you. This is Zhong Weiran. She is my girlfriend now. And very soon, she will be my wife. She is the mother of President Chen of Zhangcheng Group. Besides, she has another identity.
What?
President of the Yinding Chamber of Commerce.
Former president.
What? The Yunding Chamber of Commerce. President!
I assume Yaona and Li Yanchuan haven't had the chance to tell you yet. Sister Ran spent her early years overseas, where she founded the Yunding Chamber of Commerce. But she cares little for fame and fortune and dislikes being in the spotlight. So, she worked as a cleaner in her son Chen Feng's school. Meanwhile, Zhongcheng Group was also founded by her.
She is one of the world's
Two top female entrepreneurs, who has also topped the Forbes billionaire list for 10 consecutive years.
Oh, I've heard so much about you. Truly an honor to meet you.
So,
You are the legendary president of the Yunding Chamber of Commerce. It's just that you look so young.
I'm not young anymore. I'm over 10 years older than Yanchuan.
You look very young. You look about the same age as Yanchuan. You really are a match made in heaven. A perfect couple.
In that case, Mr. Li, you approve of Yanchuan and me.
I approve. I approve. You have my full approval. So when are you two getting married?
Thank you all for attending our wedding.
For Mr. Li to marry.
A wife like President Zhong is truly enviable. From now on, the Li family's company won't have to worry anymore. There will surely be a steady stream of capital injections.
Thank you all for your blessings.
Cheers.
Look.
Here comes the bride.
Mom, I'm giving you away to him now.
You have to be happy.
I will.
I wish you both happiness.
Great!
And now,
Will the bride and groom please exchange rings? You may now kiss the bride.
Kiss?